Every product you use today is made by lubricants oil. Lubrication means controlling friction and wear of each parts using lubricants. The oil used for lubrication is called lubricant. In industrial process, lubricant plays various roles like lubrication, cooling, cleaning, and anti-rust. Lubricant helps us work more sophisticated and refined work. In our life and industry, nothing can be said without a lubricant. As the process level increases and subdivides, lubricant is also produced more precisely and diversely. The crude oil is distilled to classify the place of use according to the distillation range, and the lubricant is made by purifying the crude oil distilled at 280 to 340 degrees Celsius. Then additives suitable for purpose are mixed with the base oil. There are numerous types of additives, such as lubrication enhancers, anti-wear agents, extreme pressure agents, antioxidants, rust preventives, and defoamers. If you select it appropriately according to its purpose and conditions and mix it with base oils, the lubricant will be completed. The choice of additives is very important in the process of producing lubricants, because adjusting additives according to production conditions can adjust the properties of lubricants. Cutting oil is a processing oil used in the process of cutting metal materials. Cutting process is able to be subdivided into turning, milling, drilling, grinding, etc. Depending on the processing methods and conditions, it is largely divided into water-soluble, non-water-soluble, and specialized cutting oil is produced in various ways. Turning in the process of cutting the surface by rotating the material with a fixed tool. Milling refers to the process of cutting while rotating with a cutter fixed to the shaft. Drilling is a cutting process that uses a drill to cut a hole of circular cross-section in solid materials. Grinding refers to the processing of smoothly polishing the surface of the material during the cutting processing. The role of cutting oil is to improve work efficiency, cooling, protect tools, and also prevent contamination in machining process. Metal forming oil is a kind of processing oil used to process metal materials into desired shapes. There are various metal forming methods such as drawing, pressing, and forging, and accordingly, metal forming oil is also divided into drawing oil, rolling oil, press oil, and forging oil. Drawing refers to the process of passing metal through frame to make a pipe and deformed into a desired shape and size. Press refers to a processing method in which a material is deformed by pressure, using a mold and manufactured into a necessary shape. Forging refers to a method of making products by heating metal or applying mechanical energy, pressure, in a solid state at room temperature. Because the material is tougher than other processing, it has the characteristic of being relatively strong against impact. Plastic processing oil distributes friction and pressure, contributing to the improvement of processability, surface treatment, and quality, such as uniform product production. Rolling oil is a lubricant used in the rolling process, where a metal material is passed between two rolls to deform its shape. Rolling oil contributes to lubrication, cooling, and surface roughness and luster when rolling aluminum sheets. The major classification of rolling oil is hot and cold rolling oil. To remove impurities, hot rolling is performed at a temperature higher than the recrystallization temperature. In the case of aluminum foil, cold rolling is performed to a thickness of 0.3 millimeters to 4 micrometers. Rolling oil contributes to lubrication, cooling, and surface roughness and luster when rolling aluminum steel sheets. Lubricants are also used in semiconductor and solar field. For silicon wafer cutting, diamond wire sawing, water-soluble cutting oil is used in this process. It was developed in consideration of environmental aspects as well as processability, cooling properties, cleaning properties, anti-rust wire, and anti-corrosion properties that are mainly required. It used to be a field that relied on imported products, but it has been successfully localized. As the electric vehicle industry is revitalized, lubricants are also being used in the secondary battery process. Drawing oil, among metal forming oils, is an optimized oil for secondary all-round, round, can, case, and deep drawing processing, and helps improve the roughness and quality of the surface of the processed product. Hydrocarbon-based, water-based cleaning oils are also used in the cleaning process for removing residual oil and foreign substances after surface treatment. More than 20,000 parts, such as engine, body, electric system, steering system, suspension, and braking system, are used in one car. Engines, for example, also have numerous metal parts to make up the starting, lubricating, ignition, and exhaust systems. Lubricant is used in the manufacturing process of automobiles and its parts, from cutting using MCT and CNC to plastic cutting process, rust prevention, and cleaning processes. Lubricant is also used in the manufacturing process of products used in daily life. In particular, the role of lubricants is even more important in the manufacture of aluminum consumer products. The rolling process of aluminum proceeds as follows. As raw material, aluminum is melted and reconfigured into the required series, and the hot rolling process begins. After the hot rolling process is completed, the material is transferred to cold rolling process. After the cold rolling process, aluminum will be cut and used. Aluminum products that have completed the above processes are used in various fields, from packaging materials to industrial materials, automobiles, and electronic products, etc. What are the conditions for lubricants that people are looking for? Even if the material is the same, a suitable lubricant is required depending on the processing conditions and method, so the standard specifications for lubricant manufacturing are stipulated, and products are subdivided by each manufacturer. First of all, lubricants have KS standards for each oil type, and after screening, they can obtain KS marks by obtaining certification. You can check the properties of the product according to the manufacturer that has received KS certification for each oil type, and the type indicated in the product information on the KSA website, ksa.or.kr. Alternatively, we can select the product by checking the product TDS, product introduction, on the manufacturer's website, or by inquiring at the lubricant manufacturer or retailer. In the case of cutting oil, it is largely divided into water-soluble, non-water-soluble, and they have functional differences according to specifications and properties. Metal-forming oil is also classified according to the processing process: rolling, extrusion, drawing, forging. In lubricant market, even with the same type of oil, various lineups are available depending on the material, processing, method, condition, processing time, before and after processes. You can select a more suitable and superior lubricant by combining these factors. Lubricants help our lives and industries running smoothly. Please select the best lubricant optimized for the characteristics of the industry.